What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given, back with some more Hearthstone Battlegrounds, and I just had to hit the record button. I was about to play a game without doing commentary, but this just seemed like such a good combo here that we got to try it out. And I'm going to get something set up real quick, but we've got Silas with Come One, Come All tickets. You get tickets that allows you to get discoveries of your tier, and the tavern is going to auto upgrade. So that's basically what we're looking at here. We could probably put together an Octosari comp, though I think that Undead will probably play well with this, or potentially Murlocs, if that's where we find ourselves. So that seems pretty cool for now. I will lock on this turn if there's a double ticket shop. Otherwise, yeah, with a single ticket, I don't think I lock. I think I just play the busker. Oh, right. There's no leveling up. All right, fair enough. So let's buy Elemental, roll, and then do we ever lock here on a triple ticket? I don't think we do. Okay, we should be in business now. We are going to lose this combat as well. And we are in a little bit of an awkward econ space here. Oh, never mind. We leveled up. Okay, perfect. So now we buy some more tickets. Yeah, I probably just max buy tickets. That makes sense to me. This gives me a tier 2 discovery. Could be an Eternal Night, which is potentially where we're going. Could also go for a 1/6. Now, let's just grab Eternal Night. This seems good enough. And then a Selfless Hero for another ticket. So, yeah, we just want to max out on tickets wherever possible. We have Elementals and Pirates, which are both interesting economy types to potentially rip through a bunch of tickets, especially with Elementals in the late game, though Pirates too. So those are interesting angles as well. And oh, I'm just now realizing I probably, yeah, beginning of this video might have been a little bit quiet. Cool. Now it actually feels a little bit loud, but I'm sure it's probably fine. I think that's where I normally keep it at. Okay, this for a ticket is fantastic. The fact that we can also cycle through Free Dealing Gambler for a ticket is actually kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to buy all three of these things. I'm curious, should I use the Summoner to try to find more Death Swarmers? I think that's the plan. So let's do it like this. Undead. Not that terrible. I could sell out of all of these things. I think I will do. I'll take another Eternal Night. Because I think I'm going to buy this Scarlet Skull. Actually, I just don't have to buy the Scarlet Skull. I can just play Free Dealing Gambler for a turn. That might even be better. Save the econ here until the level up and for more tickets. I feel like, so we're going to hit 6 like pretty naturally. And then we're going to have a lot of opportunity to discover tier 6 characters, which is why I think I want to find myself an Undead. Though, if we find like Record Smuggler and then Fleet Admiral, that's obviously pretty gravy. Smacking for 8 here, that feels pretty good. I am kind of low on the leaderboard, but I think that's just because Silas has low starting armor. Ticket? Ticket for Gambler? No ticket for Gambler this time. So there's no real reason to pick this up. Faceless Disciple is interesting with the triple. If we can get a triple, that is. Let's see what undeads there are to be had. Another micro mummy, so we can pick up a pair of micro mummies. Honestly, I'm not impressed with either of those things. Let's roll. Sure, this is good enough. And then I could roll and... Well, now I don't want to sell out of Selfless Hero, so that's kind of funny. Because Selfless Hero is my only death rattle. I could sell out of the Death Swarmer. Do I go for another Macaw? Or just grab a ticket? I kind of just like grabbing another Macaw here. So let's just grab this for now, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it later. I'm not willing to exchange this just for a ticket yet. Even though you can't use economy towards leveling up, economy, I think, will still be important. But maybe economy isn't that important, really. Next turn's kind of an awkward turn to pick up the Dark Moon prize, but I think I'll still go for it. One of the reasons I picked up Macaw is I was thinking like Macaw is one of the better things on tier that I can actually snag right now. This might be better than a Divine Shield. It's close though. Let's find a minion of my type. Beautiful. Love that. Now we could maybe go into like the Rylic Metalhead. Potentially too. Let's see if we can find a Macaw triple. No Macaw triple, but Scourfin could actually be something crazy to start going nuts with Macaw on. So now I just need to put something in my hand that wants a bunch of stats. I don't think it's that. I don't think I should ever pass up a Faceless Disciple with a ticket. That just seems too good. That seems like too much fun. I'm gonna grab this thing as well. So we got both of these guys. We'll figure out what that means shortly. Eternal Knight getting Taunt is pretty free. I'll have to get rid of this Seaborn Summoner eventually. But it is awkward that I'm like making this thing and this thing big, and I already have a lot of other big stuff on my board, so I am going to need to make some triples here now, I think, to make room for everything. But these are some big units. Some nice damage here, 10 damages. As I am solidly in third place, could potentially eke my way into second with that combat. Nice. And now we are tier 4. Bream Counter and Baskill. Well, I said I might play Murlocs, and it looks like that is coming to pass here. Yeah. Let's see what Murlocs we can find. That's not really a Murloc, is it? Let's see what Murlocs we can find. That's a Murloc, baby. Alright, I'll grab a Baskill and a Bream Counter. It's a good opportunity to buy tickets. Ooh, Tad is really cool. I think we've got to get rid of Risen Rider. Might just be getting rid of Disciple, too. In exchange for this 5. Yeah, I want this. Alright, we're going to give this Taunt. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to cycle through Tad. And I'm going to pick up this Belcher. Nah, I don't need to lock onto another Tad. Alright, well, my turn's over. That's fine. It's a little bit awkward that the Macaw could trigger onto Baskill, which then makes it totally worthless. So that's not something I'm really looking forward to, but looks like it's all going to work out here in the end. Now it can hit Baskill, and then it'll just summon the other Baskill, so that's actually good for me now. That hits onto the Bream counter, and looks like I actually managed to stay alive here, too. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Hit my opponent for 7. You always know what level everybody's at in this type of lobby. That's one nice bookkeeping thing. If I can't triple the Jeweled Macaw this turn, I think I'm going to have to toss it. The Eternal Knights, I was going to say I could keep those around regardless, but I'm not going to turn down a triple, that's for sure. So that'll actually help me to have a lot more room on the board. Let's start there. See what we get as our tier 5. Just playing a big Taunter. Wow, I can have another Belcher. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I feel like I'm already, like, nearing a endgame build. Should I cycle through Tad? There's still a few cool Murlocs that I'm interested in, but while I'm level 4, I think I'd like to roll, especially because I can find some other cool stuff. And tickets are good. That's the other interesting thing here. That's an obvious Tad. I will take a Murloc with a ticket. That seems pretty gravy. Let's try to pump up this Baskill a little bit. And then I might sell out of Macaw here for a ticket. Yeah, let's do that.
You're doing great out there.
I don't think I needed this. And I'll probably just cycle through it next turn, but I don't know, I got a lot of strong stuff going on here. I'm not feeling too terrible. And I hit the Scour Fin. It hits on the Metalhead, so that's not anything super noteworthy here for me. And I could accidentally attack into the Mana Roth. Yeah, that's a little bit awkward. But I do still have 2 Belchers coming. Okay, we're actually going to manage to win this. Oh, never mind, I don't have Belchers. I've got a Metalhead. Well, regardless, this is going to give itself Taunt, but that won't be permanent, so that won't really matter. We'll just smack for 7 here. And then I think we've got one more turn now. No, now we're tier 5 already. Faceless Disciple for a ticket is pretty cool. There's also a Tad here. I think I'm done with Macaw. I think I'm done with Metalhead too. So I'm just going to cycle through it. I could see wanting Bran, but I think I'm okay without it. Just grabbing this for the ticket and for the science. Does this keep a ticket on it? It loses the ticket. Alright, it's probably not worth messing around with anything else here. Don't care enough about just a ticket. Ticket plus Murloc is good. End of turn effects. Don't really think I'm doing anything with that. Let's grab the Murloc. And then a free ticket. Beautiful. And this is a Murloc with a ticket too. Death Rattle's trigger in additional time is kind of crazy. I wound up holding on to some extra stuff in my hand, but now Belcher gets to trigger on 2 things, and both Baskills double summon, so this feels pretty strong. Plus I got that big, beefy Eternal Knight. Wait, no way Blazing Skyfin was my biggest card in hand. That is quite silly. Alright, now Operatic Belcher will be my biggest card. I want to just sell through these. These were just Econ plus tickets this turn. I am interested potentially in adding like additional scam to my hand eventually.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Especially if I can pick up like any scam that comes with a ticket seems really good. But I do feel like I should get rid of this. Guess I don't have to with this Baskill triple. That's going to give me a tier 6 character, and it'll give me room to now cycle through some cards here. Neither of those are scam plus ticket, so let's keep rolling for scam plus ticket. Do I want to give taunt to a Belcher plus snag a ticket? I think that that's worth it.
I'd rather be frightened.
Cycle through this for a roll. I can find another Belcher, which isn't... it's awkward, but it's a Belcher plus a ticket, and then I could find more tickets, or more Belchers off of the ticket and the discovery. Yeah, Upbeat Duo seems great. Tier 6 Discovery. That looks like it's just going to be Fleet Admiral here. So I might just cycle through Fleet Admiral. I'll cycle through this thing.
Peanuts, anyone?
Oh, well, I do kind of like Titus here. I think I'm going to get out of the Fleet Admiral already and pick up another Titus to potentially make it gold, though. Is that even relevant? I think it might not be relevant. I might just use Upbeat Duo to make more Belchers since I already have so much gas in the Baskill. So I want to get this Upbeat Duo in play as soon as possible here. There's a Coral.
I didn't like that.
Let's definitely get this duo in. Now I might be making a copy of Coral instead, but I definitely want to make a copy of something. And Scourfin onto Coral is kind of a waste, but we'll cut the Groundskeeper next turn and get a large Coral in, maybe looking for another Coral after we level up. I kind of broke through my ranks there a little bit effectively. Alright, both of those went on Coral. What can you do? We are still going to summon Coral this turn, so it is relevant. So many things hanging on with 1 health this combat. I guess Titus was able to clean up one of them, and we are able to get the tie, so not a huge deal. We remain lobby leader as we move into the top 4, but why is this guy a level behind? They're not, right? Okay, just a visual bug there then. So Upbeat Duo this turn can grab me another Belcher, or can just grab me another Coral. Both of those things seem pretty good. Carbonic Copy plus Scourfin is cute, but I'm going to be getting out of Scourfin sooner or later here. Any scams? Any scams for me here? This only costs 1 for a ticket. That's pretty good. This also only costs 1 for a ticket. Alright, let's just buy some cheap tickets here then.
That one might make all the difference.
There is another Bream counter. I am happy to find that. I could triple the Bream counter here, but I think it makes a lot more sense to just grab another Coral or another Belcher. So what's the play? Coral or Belcher? Something's telling me I should grab another Coral. Because I don't think I want to rely on Scam. If I could also just like play a bunch of power myself. I'm the captain. So let's go for this. Scourfin is on its way out. Eternal Knight is on its way out. Yeah, I'll probably cut Eternal Knight next turn because it'll be smaller than Coral. And I can still get away with playing Coral. I'll have exactly 4 Murlocs for this Belcher to trigger onto. I could be tripling this coral soon. That's kind of an interesting angle as well. I get a little bit scammed there, but they're out of Divine Shields, which means I'm probably just going to win this here now. Let's see, how does this line up? Yeah, it looks good. Great, and I don't believe this is a kill, but it gets close, right? Oh wait, it is. It's exactly a kill. 1 over. Awesome. So I feel like, yeah, the only thing that I'm really looking for on 6 is the final coral here. Another Baskill is like never wrong. Oh, and we're in the finals, up against Beasts. There's a slight temptation to take a... I should, right? I should take a Banana Slammer for a ticket and a hate draft. Yeah. Let's grab that. There's some weird stuff we could do here with Banana Slammer and summons. I'm not going to get into that just yet. Let's see what this tier 6 option is. Yeah, we got some Scam. That's really good. And it's a Murloc. But I'm not sure if being a Murloc is helpful. I do think I want to put it in, because then it can potentially trigger. You could actually trigger the Avenge 4 multiple times with all these Baskills. I'm going to roll rather than pick up the Free Flying Feathermane. Then I'm going to pick up Selfless Hero. I'm going to cut Upbeat Duo. Selfless Hero just good with this. And then I think I'll just put this thing 4th. Oh, shoot. Alright. I don't think I was able to lock onto the second Murgul quick enough there. But 2 big corals seems fun. We're gonna positively trade with the Belcher, and then my whole board gets Venomous. The Murgul might actually need to even be later, because, yeah, not enough things have died yet. Okay, lesson learned. Baskill is ready to summon in my entire hand, save the Baskill. Which seems good. And I imagine I have enough stats here. I just maybe want to take out this Banana Slammer before Octosari dies. And I'm able to do that. So what is this? Again, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 4. So again, 22. We're going to put my opponent down to 7. Do we have enough to take him down, ultimately? I could put another Baskill in.
Your minions really pulled
Could
their
potentially cut Titus. I think I'm going to cut Scourfin on the final turn, though, here, right? Let's cut Scourfin. Let's move the Murgul down to the end of the block here. Yeah, and let's just cut this. Oh, I can triple this now? Is that good? It seems fun. Doesn't have a ticket on it, right? Yeah, no, that would be asking too much. Let's grab this. Let's cycle through a Lookout as well, because there's a few good hits there. Alright, we don't get anything good, or at least not anything great, I'll say. And then I probably just pick up this little guy. Oh, I do get one more tier 6. That's really good, isn't it?
For justice.
Now I can make this thing more likely to get summoned in. And I'm going to play the Baskill. Oh, I'm still playing Scourfin. That's fine. Because now Belcher will just trigger on these 4 things. I think that was an oversight, but ultimately super okay with me. I've got a huge coral, but is that going to be enough against this full beast comp? I get everything poisonous, but that, like, Beast comps are good against a board full of Poisonous because they wind up making bigger things later on. Okay, those both go on the Bream counters, and my guy gets scammed, but now my Murghul is back in action, so I just have to kill the Murghul. My attacking order's a little bit wonky, and I'm no longer summoning Selfless Hero or Banana Slamma, but just hanging on to this so that my opponent can't have it. Murghul takes out Banana Slamma, and Murghul takes out the Tentacle, so Coral should be able to take it down from here. And grab me the win. Alright, easy enough. Easy enough. There we go. First place finish. I knew this was going to be a good combination here. Mimi Rome's Clockwork Stadium, Mimiron, I don't know. These are all made-up words. With Silas, the Dark Moon tickets with the passive leveling up. Just seemed like a great combination to me. So that is going to be a good enough combination to find me a first place finish, and that's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.